Sup guys, unfortunately this is not Lyccea. I'm a friend of his though. Sorry he hasn't been posting anything recently, but I kind of felt bad, so I thought I'd play a game that I really love, and maybe you guys would be happy with it in the meantime until he starts posting some new stuff. This game is called Black and White 2. No, I'm not talking about Pokemon, obviously. It is an amazing game, and as the title implies, it's the second in the series, but you don't really need to know the story of the first one to be able to play this one and be happy with it. Basically, you are a god. Well, I'll just start from the first one. You are a god called to Eden. That's what the land is called, Eden, because a child is about to be eaten by sharks. So the parents pray, and you come and save the kid. And you get to choose whether or not you're good or evil, and you get to pretty much choose to do whatever you want. So I will just jump right into this, and as the profile shows right here, you can call me Faye. Now, this first episode is just going to be the tutorials. The next one will be actual gameplay. Although the tutorial does involve gameplay, I'd rather just give you guys the option to just skip over. So if you skip it, I will not be offended. So let's go ahead and get started on this.
This is the beginning.
I'll try not to talk over it too much,
Of our God,
just in case you guys are interested in the story, which
called by one pure prayer,
there isn't too much to the story, but it's pretty good.
born out of desperation. To be a God, to wield the power of good and evil, that is your destiny.
Now, I will not be making these episodes short, because this is one of those games where you can't just watch it for 5 minutes to get into it. Not sure how long I'll make the episodes,
Help us, please.
but I will definitely not be making them 10 or 15 minutes long. They're going to be longer than that.
We're your conscience. We're part of you. Our role is to help you be the god you want to be. So, we'll guide you as you make your godly way through whatever this world throws. But before then, you'll want to learn the basics. We'll help you with all that, but even more importantly, you'll need a creature. Hey, let's go and choose one.
This is one of those minor things they failed on. They kind of seem to be interrupted by nothing while they're talking. And they actually look better in the first game.
There they are. Wonderful, aren't they? You have 4 to choose from, but the one you choose will be with you throughout your whole time in this world. So consider carefully and make your choice wisely. Let us tell you about these amazing beasts. All creatures can be trained to become lovable, mischievous pets. Or they can be the ultimate disciplined weapons of destruction and war. Any creature you choose can become these things. That's the wonder of a god's creature. It can become whatever you wish. All creatures will grow up to be huge and powerful. They can be cute, quirky pets, inquisitive and fun-loving. Or they can be single-minded war machines. All creatures will be as good or evil as you teach them to be. Yeah, right. I'd rather they spread love in the form of a massacre or two by going into battle. Creatures can live for war, domination, and destruction.
Notice the ground when he's evil.
Such a shame,
Pretty cool.
if you ask me. Whichever creature you choose will change according to what he learns and does.
They all have their own lives, but you need to be a responsible parent and not overfeed them.
So, now it's time to choose. Click on a creature with the action button to highlight him.
Normally, I just go with the wolf, but
He's gonna go for the lion. I know it.
I don't actually care for the lion too much. I might just go with the cow, but my creature tends to be evil.
Our god is thinking about the cow, and it could be the right choice.
How about... I like cats, so we're gonna go with the lion.
Oh, great choice, boss.
Now in the first game you get cheetah as one of the choices, and I freaking love him. Now there's actually an expansion to this game called Battle of the Gods. I'm fairly certain I'll be making some videos of that as well.
Do you need a refresher about how to move like a god?
But for the story, I thought maybe this would be better to do first.
To find the hand is your tool for manipulating the world. The movement button pans your view around the world, like this. To move left, hold down the movement
Oh, and it won't even let you use the
then
keyboard
pull the
for this
mouse to the
part.
great work. Now we must move to our right. To move right, hold down the movement button, then drag the mouse to the left. Wonderful. Just follow the arrows. Let's keep going. Click and hold the ground. Then move the mouse back to pull yourself forwards. Follow the arrows to get back to your creature. And whilst keeping the movement button down, the creature is moving behind us. We must pan backwards to find him. Well done.
This is one of those games you just really
Now we
wish
shall
you could
learn to
skip the
rotate
tutorial.
your view. Hold the middle mouse button down, then drag from side to side to rotate your view.
You wish you could skip the tutorial because this is one of those games you can just play
Now,
over
whilst
and
keeping the
over and
middle mouse
over
button
again.
Down, drag the mouse left. It's time to learn to pitch your view up and down. Middle click of the landscape, then drag the mouse backwards. Click and hold the middle mouse button in the highlighted area. No, leader. Click and hold in the highlighted area.
Did that the first time too.
Lovely. This is going very well. Now I suggest we try pitching down. Click the middle mouse button in the highlighted area and hold it down.
Just on a random side note, I want to take
Now,
a pin
whilst
and pop
keeping
his
the
belly.
middle mouse button down,
'Cause it looks
push
like a
the
giant
mouse
balloon.
Forward. There is one last thing, leader. Learning to zoom in and out. Now, try and zoom away from the creature. Roll the mouse wheel backwards to zoom out.
Pretty sure the
Marvelous.
voices of the
Now
conscience are
try
the same in the
zooming
first game, but
towards the
they just
creature.
look better in the first game.
Lovely. Wonderful. You showed remarkable skill, leader.
Way to go, boss. Sorry I couldn't help, but, you know, places to be.
All the controls you've just learned can be used to move around the world.
Now I will also try to do all of the side quests.
This is a gold scroll.
You kinda need to do it
These
for the
lead you
tribute
through
anyway.
The story.
But just thought I'd warn you guys ahead of time that it'll be a little longer
Silver
because of that.
scrolls lead to quests in the world.
Bronze scrolls are tutorials, which can teach you so much.
Double-click the movement button on the ground there to zoom to it quickly.
We'll also be trying to complete all of the goals in each land.
Move the hand over the rock and hold down the action button to pick it up.
And I'll
Once
explain
you've
what
got
those
hold of
are
it,
in the
release
next part
button.
of the tutorial.
So, let's move all these rocks out of the circle.
Oh, that's it. You
Whee!
picked up the rock like an expert.
Whee!
Now, move it outside
Die!
the circle
No, wee!
and click the action
Die!
button again to drop it on
Go
the
away.
ground.
Oh,
There we
I
go.
say, you threw that beautifully. Well done. Reminds me of my cricketing days.
You use tribute, which is what just popped up on the screen that I got,
You have received
to
1,000
buy new spells,
tribute,
new types
and
of
you thoroughly
buildings,
deserve it.
new things that your creature can do. Tribute is a must-have in
Another bronze
this.
scroll.
But you
So
can only
much
get
to
it by
learn
doing
and
quests
so
and
little
goals.
time. You know, villagers are wonderfully versatile. They can do so much in the world. You can simply pick up a villager and put him or her next to something. The villager will take this as divine inspiration and become a disciple.
Let's have a go at this, boys. Pick up this guy here and drop him over the highlighted area.
Sometimes in my games,
Very good. Now drop him by
the
a
disciples
highlighted
are
area.
lazier than when you
look, leader.
don't make them
The
disciples.
breeders are doing whatever
I don't
it
know
is.
why that is.
This person is safely working at the farm.
Disciple Forester.
And this guy is chopping trees for wood.
Disciple.
Now they're not showing it right in this
See?
spot, but there's
We
also a
got
mine,
builder.
because in this
You
game they
got all
added
that,
ore.
boss? Of course you did. And to prove it, there's 1,000 tribute waiting for you.
Now, why not explore the land? Click on the silver scrolls when you see them. Click on the gold scroll on the big mountain to leave.
Okay, let's see. We'll do this one, because this one's a pain in the butt.
Oh no, the waterfall is blocked.
What will we do now? This is awful.
Don't worry, we'll think of something.
And I'm sorry if the game volume is too high, guys. I tried to turn it down, but
To throw an
I can't
object,
turn on
first pick it up.
captions,
Then, whilst keeping the
so I don't
action
want to make it
button
too
held,
low, so
move
that way you
the
can
mouse
still
in
hear
the
what they say.
direction you want to throw. Release the button when you want to let go of the object and send it flying.
Now the last time I played through this, just last week, or maybe it was earlier this week, I actually knocked the rocks off the first time, but... Oh, good.
Well done, leader. The blockage
Aim
has
is a
been cleared.
difficult thing in this game, when you throw stuff. Because at some point you'll want to be throwing lightning and fireballs if you buy those spells, and it can be very difficult to be right on target. Oh, and your healing spells when your creature gets into a fight outside of your influence, because you can't do
Look at
anything
these
outside of your
peaceful
influence rank.
people.
And I'll show you what that
How
is in a minute.
lovely. We could help their friends by moving them so they can be together in the main valley. Isn't that sweet? A little lost valley of people.
Way to go. You're holding a nomad.
Great! The nomad is in the right valley. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Yes.
Normally I try to be a good god, and your
Remarkable
hand
work.
changes depending on your
rescued
alignment.
Everyone.
But
Look,
this time I'm gonna be
you
neutral.
received 1,000
I don't do well at evil.
tribute.
Every time I try to be evil, I kill every living thing in the land, including the trees.
If there is a god up there, and you can hear me, please help me out. I'm in dire need. My life is in ruins. A rock has rolled onto my lovely garden. I've been trying to move it, but it's too big and heavy. If ever a man needs a god, I'm him. Please hear my prayer.
Now, on a
Who's
side
he
note,
to
with
ask us to
quests,
move a
there's
rock
always a
for
good
him?
and an evil way
Let's
to
teach
complete
him a
it.
lesson.
No, that's wrong. We should help our people.
Just as they pointed out in
nothing
this,
without them.
you could either pick up the rock and smash him with
Praise
it, or you can
be!
just get rid of the
The
rock.
rock is gone! My garden is rockless!
Marvelous. You moved the rock. The man is happy, and all is well.
Oh, is this how it's gonna be, boss? Winning the hearts of this world's people?
It is definitely easier
You just
to
received
impress people to
tribute.
get villages, though.
Lovely. The land is complete, leader. Click the gold scroll on top of the mountain to progress.
Time for some insanity.
Are you sure?
Click again to confirm.
Here you get to see why you were awoken from your long sleep. And it is insane.
Now you've had a taste of your powers, we're ready to visit our mighty Greek capital.
Yeah, full of people that worship us.
Please hear
Listen,
us. Please
can you hear
help
that?
us. We
That's
pray.
a pure prayer.
Hear
It sounds like something
our
terrible has happened.
He's so fat.
Almighty One, please heed our call in this hour of need. Our armies are crushed. What's left of us hides in this city from the brutal Aztecs. And now they are at our walls. I implore you, please help us.
Oh no.
Oh my! It's a huge Aztec army! They're invading!
Our city is under siege. The Aztecs have killed nearly all our troops. We're all going to die.
For me, it's always very hard to level up platoons.
Aztec warriors, have you got a village upon?
Yes, you put him down in the right place.
Get back here, I put you in there.
Our people are trapped by the burning buildings. Grab them and drop them in the portal. That villager is now safe. Well done.
And I'm just gonna say, in case anyone thought I was being sexist or anything with saving these people, it doesn't matter who you grab. It's always a set number, or set ratio and all that crap.
What's that rumble?
So it really doesn't even matter if you save anybody.
Some strange ritual.
Well, not in the first one, but in this one you have to save at least a few people.
He summoned a volcano.
But how?
I don't know. But we'd best
Really?
save as many
You
villagers
don't
as we
know
can.
how?
Get out of here.
I think volcanoes are actually something new that they put in this one, but your creature can't actually summon it on
What
its
are these
own.
crazed Aztecs doing?
There is a volcano wonder though,
They
but
crushed our villagers with barrels.
yeah, I think, yeah, they use the creature to aim with that. But that's a little more obvious in Battle of the Gods than this.
Pull the guard fence away. The barrels will roll towards those invading Aztec scum.
In this game, it seems like the only god is the Aztec god, but kind of think it's more the leader of the Aztecs and not their god. But of course in Battle of the Gods, it is their god, and he is pissed.
Oh no! Another volcano! We can't save any more people!
No! So much death! Look at that monkey over there. Just punt him. Punt him into the ocean.
We've done all we can here, leader. We have lots of followers, and we've escaped from the Aztecs.
Now, we gotta get ourselves powerful and take the fight back to the Aztec scum. But first, we'll have to conquer the Norse.
Or free them to join us, of course. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. To the Norseland!
Now, I'm sorry that I keep making reference to the first game. If I still had it in my possession, I would make videos on that before doing this one. But since I don't have it, this is what I've got, and this is what I'm going to make videos on. But if I get the game anytime in the future, I will make videos on it so that this makes a little bit more sense. Although, it does a pretty good job of explaining itself.
People we saved. They're exiting the portal. Wonderful.
Yeah, these guys made it, but think of how many got toasted. Ooh. Anyway, where are we?
This looks like an old Greek settlement. We can re-establish ourselves here. It looks so peaceful here. With no Aztecs, it's the perfect place to build up and get more followers. There is already a town center, a storehouse, and a field which we can use. The green ring you see is the extent of your influence. You can only do things within this ring.
You can extend the green influence ring by placing more buildings and having more people.
When you're ready to learn how to feed your people, click on the gold scroll over the field, leader.
You always start out 0.1% evil, no matter what. And I'm sorry this video is so long, guys, but like I said, feel free to skip
Your villagers
it.
are going to need food very soon, leader. Move your hand over this field, then click and hold the action button to pick up the grain. When you've got 200 food in your hand, drop
turn her
all
into a
fruit
disciple.
into the storehouse.
Get out of here, Rock. Get out!
Ah, we now have
Go away.
enough food.
We need to get our people working if we want to rebuild, boss.
Villagers can be turned into disciples who will work at the job you assign them. Pick up a villager, then put them down on a field.
If you have population issues, it is better to make the men the breeders for obvious reasons.
Those farmers can handle that small field with no problem, boss. We need wood if our villages are to build and our town expand. Grab
This right
and pull
here is a
tree
mine.
out of the ground and drop it into the storehouse.
Disciple mine worker. Disciple mine.
Now put it in the storehouse. There ain't enough wood. Drop in another tree.
I could have just let the villagers do it themselves, but
it
takes longer.
Pick up a villager and drop them next to a tree to make them a disciple forester. Make a total of 3 foresters.
Now, place the villager next to a tree. We got some nifty forest thing going on, boss.
Oh man.
Disciple breeder.
The statues on your town center represent your town's desires. This shows what your people would like to build next. Keeping your people happy is important, and they will let you know if they desire a building type.
That is a villa, and it is the most basic
See
home
how
to
the
create.
statue is
Only
carrying
requires
grain?
wood.
That represents the people's desires for food. If they need ore or wood, they will let you know. Keep an eye on the statue, as it will change.
Manors are the best kinds of homeless I've found. Requires wood and ore though, but 10 people can live in the home.
A flame or a fountain will spring as you perform evil or good acts. The whole city will shift to show you if you are good or evil.
This statue lets you know your people's desires. Watch the height of the statue. The higher it is, the more they need their desire. This scroll shows the impressiveness of your city.
What are you
its
doing, man?
population and
What are you looking
happiness.
at?
There is plenty of other useful information about
What
your
is he
growing
looking
metropolis.
at?
Refer to it often.
I think he's trying
Hold
to...
your
Oh,
hand over the statues and leave
Raiden
it there
time.
to get more detail.
now to a point, you can set up your village however you want. And I say to a point because at first you don't really have very much room, as you can see. But later on, you can destroy everything and rebuild it. Although I don't recommend destroying everything at once because that will decrease your influence.
Building, then click and hold the action button to drag it off.
We'll need the right buildings and food if we're gonna support a powerful army.
That's right. Keep going.
We can speed it up by picking up a tree and dropping it on the building.
You can also drag a building blueprint of an existing house. Move your hand over the existing house. Hold down the action button and drag to get the blueprint. If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right. See the pile of wood there? Your villagers will use that to build the house with.
Disciple builder.
Now, one thing I like about this game versus the first one, besides the foundations, that's definitely easier to use, is you can actually build stuff yourself. It just takes more resources for you to do it. But for this part, I'm supposed to let them do it. Because it hasn't actually shown that I can do it yet.
We can also create some disciple builders to help with our city building. Just drop a villager by a house that's under construction to create one. Make 3 disciple builders. Excellent. We've got a nice little troop of builders.
Okay. Nope, won't let me do it. Not yet. This is for one of the goals. To click all of these things in the land. Let's see if I can remember where all of them are. First time it took me quite a while to find them all, because I couldn't remember where exactly they were.
Look at that town. It's not dissimilar from ours.
It's tiny. So very tiny.
The house is finished, and look how delighted the villagers are.
Let's see, I think there should be one right around here somewhere. Okay, we'll come back to that. There's one. And I apologize if I bore you guys at any point. Not trying to waste anyone's time or bore anybody. Although then again, if you're watching this, that is some form of wasting time, I guess. That's wasting time to not be bored, and that is a good reason. There are 20 of these things in total that I have to click on. Hopefully I got all of them, but I don't think so because nothing's popped up yet. Okay, let's get back to them over here. Oh. Didn't click on the ones in my own village. Okay. Is it to the point where I can build it yet? No. Damn. Sorry, I will try not to swear too much, although damn isn't really that bad of a swear. Oh yeah. Come on, roll into the ocean. Dang it. I wanted it in the ocean. Look at that. That is a giant rock. Oh my god, build faster. Did I click on both of these? What I've learned in these games is they love to hide stuff in the mountains, but I don't remember if one of those posts is in there. Serves me not right for not writing it down or something. So, yeah. There. Come here, man.
Disciple builder.
Dang. They took way less time to do this than the last time I played through it. I'm sorry. This episode really is going to be very long, and I apologize for that. Did I click on that? Ah. There we go. But will it actually count since they haven't gone over the tutorial, or toolbar tutorial yet? Hopefully I won't have to click all of those again.
You can also help to build buildings
Thank
yourself.
God.
This is God building. Yes, you do it by picking up resources
Oh.
the building needs. Then hold your hand over
Let
the
me
building
do
and
it.
press and hold the action button.
Let me do it.
This is very useful,
Yay.
but you do lose some of the resource in the process.
Give me this wood, you don't need it. Yeah. Such a waste of time.
You've built enough houses for now. You've created a number of disciples, so why not create some more?
Where's the thing? What is it talking about? Now you're supposed to drop them on someone of the opposite sex to get them to be a breeder, but I've found you can drop them on someone of the same sex.
What
and
we need to
does
do
that
is
too.
increase our population. Now
Of
we've got some
course.
breeders.
She's
it
having a
should be
baby.
easy to get 75 villages.
Disciple breeder.
Do I get to click? Nah.
Click the gold scroll when you are ready to learn
Thank
about
ya.
the toolbar. Right. Let's open the toolbar. See? There is a flag at the bottom left of the screen.
Hey, what's that?
That is the toolbar. Good. Now click again to close it. Open it up again. The
Just
toolbar
preparing them for
holds
when
a
they have
series
people.
of menus. These tabs are used to navigate the different menus. The tab currently selected is the Construction tab, so the menu shown is the Construction menu. Each menu is divided into sub-menus. We're going to show you how to access some advanced features.
Now the
Press
construction
F4
menu
to
comprises
bring up the
of
tribute menu.
buildings you already have that you can make. I'm not going to press F4, I'm just going to click it.
This is the coolest part of the menu.
The tribute is like a form of
Temple.
currency. You can spend it on whatever you like, including new buildings. You can improve your godly powers and add constructions or features to your town. You earn tribute by finishing challenges and doing other impressive things. We have plenty of tribute at the moment, enough to buy a temple.
Now besides wonders,
You
the
can
most
now
impressive
build
thing
a
that you
temple.
can build
This
is an
is a good
amphitheater in this
thing
game.
with a capital G. Your town's impressiveness will increase. Select the temple from the construction menu, then place it down in your town.
Let's see. Something you can do. Right
Some
there.
buildings require ore to be built. There are two sources of ore. The first is the ore mine. an ore deposit in the ground that can be mined by your villagers. There are also ore rocks.
The villagers can mine these, but
The ore rocks are the ones that you can actually deal with. To get into the mine,
No,
you
that's
need
not right.
your
The
villagers
green
to get
ring
it.
you see is the extent of your influence.
These ore rocks as well. Yes. What? Oh. Serves me right for not paying attention. Now, it is an evil thing to uproot trees, of course, but it's also evil to take from the storehouse.
Boys, let's speed things up by using guard building. Pick up some wood or ore.
Hold your hand
Yeah.
over the temple and hold the action button to help
Do they not
construct the
notice it's
building.
built?
Well done.
People make some babies. Babies are good. Just connect that. Oh. One.
If you
Ah,
build a
right.
very impressive city, then people will come from far and wide to live in it. Civic buildings are a good way to increase impressiveness.
Oh yeah.
Nobody gets hurt, and we get more followers, making us more powerful.
It's definitely one of the
Those
easiest ways
people
to
are
get
migrating.
villages.
They want to live
Actually,
in
not
our
one
town.
of, it is the
They're bringing
easiest
all
way.
their worldly goods. Hooray! People of all tribes will be drawn from far and wide to live in a good city. We'll beat our foes the clever way.
Now while they build houses, let me show you. What's it gonna? Ah, yes, goals. Oh no, it hasn't popped up yet. Okay, right now the only goal we have available is to increase the population, but outside of the tutorial, a lot more will pop up here. At least 2 or 3 pages worth sometimes. And tributes. Different buildings you can buy, and on this side you can filter it. The different miracles you can buy. Of course, even if you have enough tribute for it, you can't buy it just yet because it's the tutorial. Here's the stuff you can get for your creature. Teddy bear. Voodoo doll makes him evil. Now I will say something about the creature's alignment versus yours that people have noticed in the past with this game. Because if you read reviews and stuff, people actually do play this game, even though no one's ever heard of it. Normally, if you are good, your creature tends to be evil, and if you are evil, your creature tends to be good. For me, when I am neutral, let's see, I'm playing Battle of the Gods right now, and I'm trying to be neutral, but I'm good anyway. And
These
my
people
creature
have come to
is
join our
pure
town.
evil.
Pick
He
up
looks
their
so cool.
migration flag and drop it anywhere within our influence ring.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Great One, for welcoming us into your magnificent town.
Now, any part of the storehouse gets full, that's when they're gonna want a new one. Put that. I guess we can. Nah, let's be weird.
Armories are where you can turn your people into warriors.
Armories are very
Warriors who
evil.
can take other towns and lands by force. Buying the armory is the first step towards having an army.
Select the tribute menu.
Ha! Temple? Why build that when you can build an armory? Select the armory from the construction menu, then place it down in your town.
Now, I don't remember whether or not I said it, but in the last playthrough of this that I did, I played it for 17 hours, got to the very last land, and then my game crashed, and I forgot to save even once because I forgot that this game does not autosave. It does in the first one, but not in this one. So yeah, that was a huge waste of time, but it was still fun.
That is sweet! Warriors form platoons. They're recruited via the flags on the top of the armory. Pick up one of the flags on the armory, then place it in the highlighted area.
No, we only have a
Dropping the
small one.
flag will make a standard-sized platoon. To recruit a larger platoon, hold down the action button, then drag away from the flag.
I already placed it. And it usually takes a while for the platoon to actually be built up, even if, say, you put your armory like in the middle of town or right next to the storehouse or something like that. It still takes a while for them to actually run over there. Aw, I'm good. Usually I can get up to 100% good, but that doesn't normally last very long because the downside to being good is it's way more difficult to defend your village. Your people will die if you do not do something to, you know, kill the other people. Because in the later lands, they will constantly be sending platoons to try to take your village. And either your creature kills it, you need a platoon, which I don't normally do, or you can have fire or lightning or rocks and kill them yourself.
You need to keep them under control, so you need to know all about these here flags. Every platoon has a flag. You can see it held up high above the army, and also in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Each platoon type has a different color and symbol on their flag to make them easy to identify. This one is a swordsman platoon. The flags also tell you what rank the platoon is.
I guess I really should have made this into 2 parts instead of 1. I'm sorry about that,
The
guys.
seasoned veterans. If you click on the flags in the bottom right with the action button, you pick up the flag and gain control of the platoon. Click on the flag with the move button and you'll go directly to the platoon. And there you have it, the basics of army flags. Pick up the platoon flag, boss. Ready? That's perfect. Click on the highlighted area to tell them to go there.
If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right.
It doesn't always cancel it though. See, it's still there. But what you can also do is just double click it and it'll go away as well. If I can, I'll try to divide this recording into 2, but I don't think that's going to be possible when editing it. I'll have to ask Lyccea to look at that though, because I don't know how to do that.
Okay, boss, let's get aggressive.
But oh well, I'm
With
sure
the
plenty of you are
platoon
going to
flag
skip
in the hand,
right through it
click on
anyway.
the enemy town center. This will order your troops to take over the town.
Tutorials can be very, very boring. Take
Off
it.
we go.
And it's going to take them a little while to run over there. You want more homes? Okay. Should do this.
An army marches on its stomach, and these guys will eat twice the normal rate. So keep an eye out on your stores. Yeah!
Can't
this
move
is
that.
it! Attack!
Oh dear. Oh, you know it doesn't have to be war, leader. You can take towns by impressing them too.
Normally I wouldn't capture a town like this, although recently I've been trying to do that just for the hell of it. But for the sake of the tutorial, there is no other way. You have to take it over. Whee!
Way to go!
And I can just
What follows for our
immediately
glorious
disband
war
this.
machine? Yeah! Now you own this town. You can do anything in the Green Influence Ring, just like in your town, boss. Attack is the best form of defense. Get your armies out there. A newly created platoon starts at experience level 1. Unless they fight, they gain experience. When the platoon's experience reaches a certain threshold, they go up to the next experience level, and with it, their skills such as fighting and speed improve. Lastly, if you want to disband the platoon, drop the platoon's flag onto an armory and let those weaklings off the hook.
That's easier to do. Dang it,
See,
didn't want to do
you
that.
win by taking over towns using force.
Or by impressing the people in those other towns.
Yeah, war solves everything.
Well, actually, leader, you can win by a mixture of impressing and war, you know. Alas, the time of innocence draws to a close. You must take a step down the road of good or evil.
And by the way, war is evil, and I'm evil.
Get out of my
You
face,
get where I'm coming from?
punk.
The time to choose, boss.
Uh-huh.
Hey, creature's waking up.
Oh, it's cute. Now poke it in the face. Or the foot. That face is ugly.
He's scared. He doesn't want to leave the pen.
Let's use the leash to get him to move.
To grab his
You can actually
been in
just
the
press
pen
L.
for ages, make him come outside for a bit.
You can
Move
click
him
on
outside
him,
by clicking the
it'll
action
bring
button
up
once
something
on the
in
ground.
this top right corner here, or you can
Excellent.
just press
With
L.
your creature on the leash, you can move him or get him to do things.
And more importantly, to do what you want him to do.
Well done. That's how you get the
That didn't
creature
quite
to
work.
move. The creature's hungry. Let's feed him.
With the leash in the hand, click on the field.
Get over there! Dang it, can't train him yet.
That's better.
Now you would
He doesn't
actually
look
have
as
to click
hungry
on
now.
on
Whenever
the
you
field,
click the
and then you
action
have to
button
click on
something
him
with
to
the
make him
leash,
eat it.
The creature will try and find something to do with it.
Double click the action button on that rock by the field, and he will be leashed to it.
Oh, that's why I couldn't move that. Couldn't
That's
remember.
right. Marvelous.
Ah, that one over there.
You should
Wonderful.
now teach your creature whether what he does is good or bad. Oh dear, he's going to eat a villager.
In the last one, I
You
taught
should
him
teach
not to eat the
do
villager,
that.
and he ate the villager anyway.
Nonsense. Eating villagers will make him strong.
Click and hold the action button on him. Move the mouse
There we
quickly from side to side. Punish him for eating that person.
Nah, move
You are well on your way to making your creature nice.
Come on, we're meant to be bad.
If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right. That is just about everything you need to know right now. Why don't you try experimenting with your creature? Thanks to your divine intervention, our people are saved from extinction and are now strong enough to survive on...
Yeah, I think it's time we set out to teach these Aztecs a lesson.
First, I will do the quests and all that,
First,
and then I will leave the land and end the episode before I leave the land.
All the other races to gather their support.
Forget support. Where were they when we needed them, huh? Let's just conquer them.
Jeez, that was scary.
Let's go.
But like I said, sorry the episode is so long, guys.
If you want to leave this land, click on the gold scroll.
There are...
Another important part of the toolbar is the Objectives menu. Select the Objectives tab to open it. Right. Here you can find all the important tasks that will enable you to complete a land. And also some less important tasks that are just interesting to do. The tabs at the bottom right control which objectives you are looking at. Either all of them or a selection from the total.
The objectives window up in the top left also displays the objectives. You only need to complete the gold scroll objective to complete the land. But you'll earn more tribute by undertaking some of the other ones.
Yes, you earn tribute for every objective you complete.
Where in the hell could that be? Hey, what's this one?
As our city grows, the greater the distance our villagers will have to travel. To aid their little feet, we can build roads. To build a road, grab an existing road by holding down the action button. Then drag out the shape of the road you want. When you're happy with it, click the action button.
At first you have to beat the crap out of him.
Well done.
This one I don't care too much for. You have to follow a chick. Look at that. To his right. Look at that.
Hey you, Greek god! If you exist, I know you can hear me. My daughter's fallen pregnant. She says no man has touched her. It's an immaculate conception. So it must be down to you. You are responsible for the child. Pay me a dowry of 1,000 wood.
I will not be doing that.
Boss, you dirty dog! I knew you had it in you.
It wasn't him.
Look at how much tribute that's worth.
Whoever is responsible and clear your good name.
Oh, that's gonna take forever.
Maybe you should see where she's going.
Can I just pick her up? And put her over here? Yeah. Why do they have their babies in the middle of the street? Sorry, that's just so dang weird. Oh my gosh, I'm pregnant and giving birth. How about I lay down in the middle of the road and have it? That can't be too comfortable. There she is. Oh, hurry up. Oh, she's almost there. Come on, going up. Dang it. Which one is she gonna go in? It's always a different house. But it's always, of course, a house that's far from her father. Oh god, where is she going? Is she going to that one? Please be that one. Please be that one. Sorry, normally I wouldn't care, but I feel like I'm wasting everybody's time now.
Hello, handsome.
There we go.
I knew something was going on.
You knew no such thing.
Come here, dude.
Someone ought to let her father know about this.
I can't believe it. I
His
apologize.
tunic is so
I'm so
short.
sorry for accusing you wrongly. I'll make sure the child is raised faithful and true to you.
Let's see, how much is that worth? That's only worth 2,000. Let's see. Oh. Yes, entertain them. What's this? Control time. That's right.
What a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, you gotta love a big ball of fire.
Let's see it again. By clicking the action button on the sky, the hand will change to sundial mode. When the action button is released, the sun will move in the heavens.
Power over the sun.
But
I
with
might
great
just
power
have to
comes
redo
great
this whole
responsibility.
tutorial.
Boss, show us how it's done.
Because this is really long, Lyccea. I might not even want to post it. Wait, what? Let's make it night.
Great! Darkness! I'm not really a day person, but life can't exist without sunlight. Change the time to day.
It's good to change it to night,
done.
though, because that's when your villagers can actually rest, and sometimes they really need to. Now, what is this? Oh, this one.
Oh, I need help. This rooster wakes me up every single day. I can't get enough sleep. Please help me to silence it.
Maybe we can help him, leader. Such tasks do reap rewards, you know. Roosters always crow when the sun comes up. Perhaps if the sun came up a few times in a row, the rooster would keep crowing until it gets hoarse.
That poor bird. That's what he gets for being annoying as hell, though.
Well done. That irritating rooster has
His
lost his
internal
voice.
clock is messed up. But still, that kind of sucks for the bird. Okay, any other... No? And I know I said I was gonna do them all, but searching for 2 little signs when that's all there's left to do, and this video is long enough already, I don't think I'm gonna do that. That just feels like a waste of everyone's time. Okay. If you actually sat through and watched this whole tutorial with me, thank you very much, guys. I'm so sorry how long it was. Not gonna make them this dang long in the future. Remember to like if you actually like this, and please subscribe to Lyccea's channel. He worked hard on his videos. I know he hasn't been posting anything recently, but he's planning on getting the PS4 when it comes out, and he told me he's going to make videos on that, definitely. And let's see, follow him on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. I'm sure he'll put all of that in the description when he actually posts this, or if he does. And if you like this, or want to see more of this, or want to see us play a certain game, please let us know in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.